Hello guys, Hayden from Team Rosemary here, and today I have a Burning Abyss tech profile. So my Burning Abyss list is a little weird because I decided to run I tried to run every single engine that I felt was good in Burning Abyss in this one build, and that kind of made it short in space. But I feel that I've made it work, and I really like how this deck plays, and I feel like this may not be like one of the best lists, but I do think that this deck would do well in like tournaments and such. I need to test that by actually going to a tournament. But I mean, we'll cross the road whenever we go there. I'll probably go to the next tournament at some point. But anyway, to get on with the list, I'm sorry. I run one tour guide. Tour guide's just good for setting up Burning Abyss monsters. 3 Scarm. Scarm searches anything. 3 Farfa. Farfa is the reason that Beatrice is good in my opinion. 2 Libic, because you're running all of these engines, you need to be able to special summon while your other engines are on the field. 2 Seer. Seer is really good at just special summoning your Burning Abyss or your Dante so you can plus more. 1 Graph. And then for 1-ofs, run 1 Calcob, 1 Alich, and 1 Barbar. I feel that they're all useful for their own reasons. Win condition, Alich is good for Beatrice plays, and Calcob for that same reason. Yeah, so that's all for the Burning Abyss. I run a pretty average-sized engine for Burning Abyss. Onto the Phantom Knights, I run 3 Silent Boots, I run 3 Gloves, and I run 1 Cloak. I feel that Cloak's the worst Phantom Knight out of all of them, just because he is a little slow compared to the other ones. Like, Boots gets you to your trap, that allows you to disrupt your opponent. Gloves allows you to special summon a monster, and then Cloak just kind of lets you search out the only card that special summons itself. So that's all for the Phantom Knights. I then run 3 Terratop and 1 Takatumborg. It's basically, you draw this and it's a free Dante, you draw this and you wait until you draw the other one or something like that. I do like the engine. It's your out to Rivalry of Warlords, actually, so I really like the engine. And then for Kaijus, I run 3 Gameciel, 1 Kamungus, and 1 Gadarla. I think that they are very good for taking out any rogue decks, or getting rid of like a Dark Destroyer or something like that, since that is very hard for your deck to get over. I think that these are the most important cards in Burning Abyss by far. They help with consistency, and I don't want to say unbrick hands, but they make bricked hands not that bricked, because you can at least disrupt your opponent. I run 2 Slumber. Slumber is really good at searching out your cards, and it's very good at basically just blowing up the field. I run 2 Allure. Allure unbricks hands. It's an amazing card because of that. And I run 1 Regeki and 1 Foolish Burial. They're good because they help you with just blowing up your field and then special summoning any monster that you want, or searching out anyone at end phase. For traps, I run 2 Fogblade. I wish I could run a 3rd, but for the engine's sakes, could only run 2. And I also run one Warning. Warning's good at disrupting your opponent's plays. For extra and side, I run 2 F-Zero. F-Zero is good for disrupting Cosmos. I run 3 Dante. Dante is the reason that this deck works. Run 3 Beatrice. Beatrice is just an amazing card. It disrupts your opponent, which is the most important part about this deck, in my opinion. For the 1 of 3s, I run 1 Leviair, 1 Breaksword, and 1 Grand Pulse. Grand Pulse is your out to Rivalry. Breaksword isn't out if you can't go into it. And Leviair is just a great card for special summoning your Phantom Knights. For the level 4s, I run 1 Dark Rebellion and I run 1 Downard. Downard's in here because you can also go over it with a Dante, just in case you can't go into a Beatrice and you really need the Dante effect. I think it's a very useful card for that reason. And then for the other 2 cards, I run a Gaia Dragon. Gaia Dragon's good for going over Beatrice if you want to summon your Pilgrim really badly. Speaking of which, Pilgrim is probably the best Burning Abyss monster. It has so much utility, and it's basically a Beatrice from your hand, and you get to plus a card off of it. The card's crazy. I love it. For sideboard, I run 2 Ghost Ogre, 2 Flying Sea, 3 Twin Twister. I couldn't find them in the main deck. Also, I feel that they're pretty bad in the main deck. You side them in the matchups that you really have to, and you have bad cards in your main deck against some decks that you can side out for them. 3 Econ, Tear Out to Flying Sea, and it also helps you with getting rid of some cards that are hard to get rid of. System Down completely shuts down Cosmo, in my opinion. It really helps whenever you're playing against just vanilla Cosmo. It doesn't really help against Fire King. It does, but not as much. And then 2 Exceed Universe and a Constellar Diamond. Those 3 cards should be Ghost Reapers. I just don't have Ghost Reapers. I haven't played tested enough with this engine. I believe that this might be on par with Ghost Reaper. It just depends if you do draw the Exceed Universes. Then again, you have to draw the Ghost Reapers. I'm not sure. I do like this engine. It is efficient. I'm not sure. It's up to basically personal preference. But anyways, that's the whole entire list. It's been working out great for me, and I hope you guys have the same luck with it. This is Hayden from Team Rosemary, signing out.